All right, we got YouTube started. I can't swear for the first minute.
Back in 2020,
No, we're gonna get demonetized anyways. It won't matter. You guys are gonna play some of the audio and screw it.
Because you were always on one when I saw you. To this day, I still call you that. Lol.
I always rage, bro. I'm a rager. I get pissed at things. I'm very passionate, if you guys can't tell. That could be good and that could be bad because, like, I get on rants and then I look like an idiot because I don't know when to shut up and I just keep talking and talk myself into a circle. Or it could be really good because then you see the side of me that's like, oh, this guy's really real because it's coming from the heart and it's genuine. But it's one of two things. It's either an absolute rant and I look like a fucking idiot, or you see the genuinity of it coming from the heart. And I think that's our 50-50 here, man. That's our 50-50 here. I am a rager, though. That's why I don't play shooting games, dude. I cry and I bitch and I complain and I moan and I groan and I do everything that I shouldn't be. And that's why I'll never succeed at shooting games. That's why I never play them. All right, let's do this. I'm driving the car! Shut up! I'm gonna lose my voice. I can't do that. We almost lost our voice yesterday. I forgot about that. Man, I ain't done a flood escape in a minute. That was almost a beautiful corner.
Yo, are you going to go past a month? The time keeps adding up.
Well, yeah, that's what it's for, man. This whole event is a question of, will I mentally make it a whole month? Or will my chat financially not be able to keep me live for a whole month? This is the one time of the year that I, like, push donations and push you guys to go crazy. Other than that, I ask you guys to just chill on that and just hang out with me. So I ask you guys, have your fun with it this time of the year. And then after this, we just go into chill mode, boys. So you have your one big free-for-all for fucking around, doing your financially irresponsible shit, and keeping me live as long as you guys can. And then after that, I ask you guys just chill out and hang out with me, man. I mean, you guys know how I am. Shit, you've been here for years, some of you. Oh, shit, our bumper's gone. Oh. Oh! Yo, what's up, brother? Welcome in. Oh, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Yeah, I'm not trying to lose my voice. We almost lost it yesterday. You guys heard me at the end of the night. I could barely talk. It was bad. Oh! We had so much fun yesterday. What's my go-to drink? I'll pretty much drink anything. It's just if I'm craving it or not. Like, I don't really go out of my way for things unless I'm craving it. But the best way I could put it, like, if I'm doing something light and easy, like a light summer activity, I'm, like, outside chilling, I'll take, like, a Twisted Tea Tall Boy with me. Go out fishing, do some shit like that. Especially if I'm not trying to get hammered. Just want to have a little bit of a nice time. Get a good feeling going and then chill out. Because in the heat, you can't really drink too hard. Or if I'm, like, summer chilling, swimming, that's a vodka lemonade time, you know? That's a good ice drink. You know, you throw ice cubes in it, get a nice cold cup in the summer. Beer always slaps, but beer is more of a nighttime fire vibe. Or kick it back like this. And I'll drink damn near any beer, from IPAs to regular shitty beers. I don't care. As long as it tastes good. I'll even drink the fruity shit, too. I don't give a damn. What about you? What's your go? I don't really have a go-to. It's like, I'm a little bit of a garbage can. Cayman Jacks. Okay, I know them. Oh, God. I don't remember. I think I've only tried them like once or twice. I don't remember them ever standing out too hard to me, but I was also young when I tried them. So I may have to give it another shot. There's a lot of drinks that I've put off for years. That, and since we've been trying to lose weight, we slowed down on drinking a lot, so. But now that I'm back to casual sipping here and there, I could work in a couple things. Whew. Oh, let's go, baby. Hey, what's up, guys? Can I drive off the road? I mean, I could, but that's counterintuitive to escaping the flood, isn't it? Or am I using too big of a word for you, uneducated? No, I'm just playing. I started talking shit to this guy for no reason, for a simple statement. It's like, bro, what did I do? Oh. Ah. That's probably my favorite part. Oh, God, a puddle. I remembered that was there, but for some reason forgot. I was gonna say, the uphill parts where you just catch air on some of these corners, it's so much fun watching the way the car like hovers and drifts. If I ever built a rally map, that would be like the one thing that I would focus on the most, is getting the car to feel like it's floating like a roller coaster and drifting corners where it's like lifting up in the air, catching air, and then landing into a drift for the perfect corner. I've wanted to build a rally map too. It'd be so much fun, like a high stakes, high speed mountaintop rally race map. Bunch of obstacles, dangerous cliff roads, and the idea is time trial runs. Oh, come on. Spieler, you got, you got too many maps to be worrying about that right now. Who cares if the gas station isn't a gas station right now? It's just kind of a holding cell. And who cares if some of the washout spots don't have the decals that showcases that it's mud and other debris. Maybe it's time for a rework on the map and you make it harder like you told me to? Wouldn't take you more than I'd imagine a couple days. And it's an easy YouTube video for a time lapse. Just putting it out there. I don't know if it's irking you enough or what your schedule's like though. I'm one of those, if I'm not motivated, I don't do shit type of people. I gotta be motivated to do something. The one day I relate to that. That's literally what I was just saying about the fucking, I gotta be motivated to do something. If it's not in my mind that I want to do it, good luck getting me to do it. Does the floodwater come up? No, it just stays stationary the whole time. We're just driving up a hill with no sense of urgency. Yes, guys, the floodwater is rising to the right. It's just really hard to see because you're high up. I feel like I gotta tilt the camera like this. Try to get that floodwater on screen more. The problem with TikTok and YouTube too, and it's not a problem with it, it's just short form content. Oh God, I don't know how I just made that thread. I can't see shit. It's the vertical cam. You can't see as much of the map. But I feel like I could solve that by just making it smaller. And I'm just making a bullshit excuse. I just like the format where the video is like zoomed in better. I feel like it looks better for viewers instead of like the smaller box. No, I didn't get a new place, guys, unless you haven't seen me since the basement days. RIP. There's the flood. YouTube. Please stop. 35 what? Gifted what for what? No, I don't want your money, bro. Keep your money.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked.
Alright, what do I want to run? Let's run a Hell Kitty. Let's do the demon. I lied. Let's do a demon. Mikey, shut the fuck up. Oh, this thing's gonna be trash. I think it's still got the limiter on it. We gotta take that off real quick. Yeah, where's that limiter at? No? I thought it had a speed limiter. Maybe not. Let's run it. Bruh. I forgot, this thing actually handles pretty good. Also, sorry if the audio gets really loud for some of these cars. The exhaust notes are different on every mod I have. Ah! Ah! Watch out, watch out, watch out. Coming through, coming through. Pardon me, sir. Yep. Flood is a-coming and I'm a-running. Ow. Ooh. Once the ass end kicks out on this thing, bro, it does not want to come back. Ooh. Finessing. How do you get these mods? A lot of the IRL vehicles I use are from Modlin. And then the map mod is from the repo. You should be able to download this in the repository. It has a couple missing textures right now from the updates breaking it, but it's still a really fun map. Easy on this downhill part. Easy, and we're good. How good of a driver am I IRL? Does this translate to real life? I haven't piled up my truck in the winter linking the entire neighborhood and the snow. But I don't think that constitutes as translating from a video game. It might just mean I'm really lucky. I did almost take out a light pole this year, though. That was fun. Let me tell you, it was a very quiet ride home after that. My back end of my truck almost tapped the light pole. It was like fucking like 2-3 inches from it. And I said, oh, okay. I'm like, that swung a little further than I expected. What do you mean crash no balls? I don't have to have balls to crash. What I have to have is a lack of skills, which is very common. I am not a skilled driver. I make a lot of mistakes. I promise I will crash. But I'm going to try my hardest not to in the meantime while we're cooking up this run. How am I? I'm doing good, boys. I'm still alive. We've been live on Twitch for 23 days straight, non-stop. It's been fucking wild. It's looking like we're gonna hit a whole month straight of streaming this year. I am very excited about this. Our community has done wonderfully. Excellent work, gentlemen. Excellent work. Live streaming for a month straight as an absolute nobody is a wonderful accomplishment. And that is okay. I will continue to be a nobody and be happy with it. Excuse me, pardon me, coming through, sir. Sir. Move. Thank you. How much was my steering wheel? The setup was about $1,500. Hey, EA stop call sign. I appreciate that. My bad. I gotta stop saying things like that. I gotta really stop saying things like that. Oh, the pothole! I did it again. Oh, I like to cut that inside corner. There's 3 cars there waiting for me. Like I said, this demon's low-key fucking handling wonderfully. Our biggest fear is if that ass end kicks out on us, though. If we give it too much gas in the corners, this thing is notorious for spinning out. Outside of that, though, dude, in a straight line, she just... We're making excellent time on the flood. It's nowhere near us, and we're dodging traffic. Bro, I know I'm jinxing this run, but this has been a really good run. what's up, Dwight? Oh, Dwight. If anyone says anything, I was giving you shit in my Twitch chat. I'll say it right now, first and foremost to your face, because I love you, baby girl. I was talking shit. I was talking about how you don't do the flood escapes with traffic on, and how you said to me that you try doing traffic escapes with fucking the GIFs on. And I said, I didn't think of it in the moment, but when you gave that response and when I was retelling the story, I was like, all right, motherfucker, how about you turn off your GIFs for one stream and don't make it about the money, huh, motherfucker? How about you do that? Just try the traffic is the traffic for fun. You know, like an OG stream. I was just saying, so if anybody gives you shit or takes me out of context, I just wanted to say it to your face. I ain't never gonna say nothing behind nobody's back, but I was poking fun at it because, you know, if that's your only excuse is trying to do it with the GIFs, turn off the GIFs for a stream. Have some fun. Ow! Ow, come on. Oh, not the wet spot. No, no, no! What the fuck? I tapped the car! No! Okay, she's in limp mode. This is, you know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? This is fine. We got a real, no! I can make this work. Not, no, 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 no! No! Stop going that way! No! I can't steer this fucking thing. She's like the biggest wheel dead zone ever. No. Oh, this is so bad. Sure, let's go faster, even though I'm saying I can't steer it. It's a great idea. Actually, it's going wonderfully. Ugh. Yeah. Okay, maybe I can steer it, but our steering, like, dead zone, like, in the center where it doesn't turn the wheel at all, increased massively, and I had to rip the wheel, like, all the way over to get the slightest amount of turning angle. No! No! That's, like, full lock! We have to, like, fully lock the wheel. No! Move! Move! Oh, God, no, 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 no. Come on, come, no, 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 no. No, 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 to the left, to the left. Bullshit. Come on, bro, the flood. The flood is rising. We got a pretty good lead on that, the mud. All right, we're at the mudslide. The flood's coming. We just got to the left. Oh, no. No! No, what's this view? No, 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 no. No, no, back it up, 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 back it up. Go! We're stuck. Guys? Guys, is that water getting close? Guys! 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 We're dead. We're dead. We're a little dead. I could not, in fact, escape the flood water. R.I.P. It'd be like that. Let's try a vehicle that's a little different than something the average person would see. A lifted Audi. I think this is technically a, is this a rally build or is this like a safari build? What do they call it? I forget the term for it. Give it a second. It's got a lot of textures. It needs to load in the color. See? That's what patience gets you. A beautiful picture. All right, let's see how bad I am at driving. Let's try this again. Come on, baby. Oh! No, 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 no. You pretty sure it's like a derby car? I feel like it's a safari car or like some kind of rally because it's got the bar on the top and it's lifted. I don't know if it has a snorkel or not. Regardless, it's cool though. It's so different. It's like, it's a vehicle you wouldn't expect to see really. The car rally. Is that where it is? Hello from Oregon. Oregon's nice, man. Outside of Portland, that is. Not to shit on Portland, Oregon, but y'all some fucking weirdos up in that bitch. I'll be honest, that's a hell of a city. Stayed there for work for a while. Crazy. Oregon in general, though, is beautiful, man. What is it, Bend, Oregon? You start getting out there into the fucking mountainous areas. It's so gorgeous, man. Rivers, the fucking waterfalls, all that stuff. Alright, we gotta focus up here. I gotta stay focused. We're not here to talk about sightseeing. We're here to drive, and I need to escape this damn flood if I want to survive. Alright, water's arising like something else in my... Never mind, that's a really weird joke. Thought it was more funny in my head, and then it came out, and I regret what I said. Ooh, finessing. Dakar Rally is the world's most famous off-road endurance race. I gotta be careful. I gotta be careful with this. I want to read this though. It's a rally raid event known as the world's toughest motor race. It's grueling, multi-thousand kilometer courses across harsh terrains like deserts, dunes, and mountains. Hell yeah. Over here trying to get information on that type of rally. That sounds sick as fuck. I feel like I've heard of it now that you described it a little differently. It's kind of ringing a bell now. I think I've seen it. Yeah, they're like 1,000 to 2,000 kilometer rally races that take over the course of like months to a year, right? It's like insane. Hello from Florida. Well, welcome in, man. Shout out to all you guys watching from wherever you're at. Today we're trying to escape some floods on Beam. And I'll be honest, man. It's a question of one of two things. How good am I at driving? And how fucking fast is that water rising? Oh, okay. Oh! Well, you can see the water rising to the right. And you can see my driving isn't all that tight. Nice and easy, baby. Nice and easy. Locking up the brakes! That was kind of sick. It was kind of sick. It wasn't like impressive. We didn't do anything cool, but it's the fact we didn't hit the wall. We timed that perfect. Once again, shout out to all my repeat faces. Who saw me here yesterday? Who was vibing with us the other day? We were fucking around doing all that shit. Oh, nice and easy, nice and easy, nice and easy. Me? Ooh, that's what I like to see. We got some repeat faces up in here. Some repeat faces up in here. Shout out McCurran. I think that's how you say your name, bro. You said shout me out, and I tried, and I'll be honest, I'm trying to drive and not die, so I can't really freaking read, let alone pronunciate. I'm kind of an idiot, dude. I try to read people's names. They come out wrong all the time. And I'm just like, yo, my bad, bro. I mean, like, I play video games, you know. I'm not really an expert in language. Oh! Hit and run, baby. Hit and run. Third one this week. That water's actually getting pretty close. Oh, God. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. We're going to be racing the gas station corner. For those that don't know, in this map, there's an infamous corner. It is the gas station corner. And basically, if you don't get past this corner, you're not going to beat the map. And that is what the gas station corner is all about. It is the ultimate decider on how your run is going to go. And we are getting very close to that corner. And the water is getting very close to us. I know this map, you can't always see the water from how we have the stream going on YouTube. But I promise you, it's right there. It's always been there. Actually, this is looking good. The water's not there. We might be fine. The Unimog from Forza is from that event. Oh, cool. I didn't realize that. Oh, there's the water. Oh, I saw it now. It's fine. We got a pretty good lead on it for this spot here. I just can't do what we did in the Dodge Demon. That went really, really bad. Yeah, if you guys want to hide chat, you're going to have to hold down on screen. And then you're going to click the clear chat display or click clear screen display. Whatever that option is that pops up that has to do with your chat. And that should remove any of the chat that you guys are seeing from your screen. Absolutely annoying to get you from seeing the game footage. How have I been? I've been good, man. I've been good. Can't complain. We were on day 23 of our non-stop 24/7 streams on Twitch for our Subathon event. We've got just under 20 hours on the clock, I believe, right now. And we've been going at it, man. We've been going at it. It's fun. Every donation adds time to how long I'm live for. And my chat's kept me here for a very, very long time. 23 days straight is no joke. And no, I'm not lying to you. I got no reason to lie to you. Go check my Twitch VODs if you don't believe me. But shout out to all of those that have been there over this month supporting and hanging out with us. We are getting very close to the end of this event. The end of a month-long straight stream, non-stop, 24/7, sleeping included, as an absolute... Well, I shouldn't say I'm a nobody, but as a smaller content creator, it's pretty fucking awesome. I'm very happy with what our community's done. Thank you to everyone who's been coming through, even if it's on TikTok and YouTube, and you guys just been passing by, hearing me yap about it every now and then. Still supporting, even if you're not there on Twitch! What the fuck? How am I supposed to gas up my community when you pull some shit like that? What the fuck? It was a good run. It was such a good run. Now we're just gonna wait for the water to end us. For all those wondering, is the water actually rising? Because we do get people that question if the water's rising. At a distance, it's kind of hard to see. But yes, the water is rising, and, well, I think we got about 10 more seconds here. Anybody got a song request, maybe? I might be able to look that up before the video hits, or before this water hits. You know, we might have enough time to roll a fatty. Anyone bring anything nice for the trip? No? No? Nobody? Oh, okay, so we're going out sober. This is the worst case scenario. Goodbye, cruel world. Alright, let's reset the flood, let's reset the water, and let's run this. We're going to pick another vehicle here. What should we run this time? What should we run this time? A Bugatti. A Bugatti's a bad idea, but I'm going to run a Bugatti. We need something faster than the Audi and lower center of gravity. We can do this. He said Basket Case by Green Day. Not a horrible suggestion. That's a classic. Alright, let's run this. Flood started. Oh shit! Our game! What just... Fucking lag spike. Oh, okay. Dark Slide. Go on to Discord. At me in Discord. Either Not Misfit or the Misfit Hoodlums. Not Misfit is my mobile account. And then the Misfit Hoodlums, that's my PC account. So hit me up on either one. You should be able to send it to me there. If that doesn't work, just let me know and I'll try to get you added wherever I can. Instagram is another option. I'm all for seeing it. I want to see what your IRL stream rig looks like, man. Shout out to any of the homies in the community that have joined up in Discord as well. I love seeing y'all's fucking project cars. I love seeing everybody's four-wheelers, dirt bikes, the fishing videos, the fishing clips, all that shit, man. It hypes me the fuck up to see the community out there living their best life. Oh, no! No! Okay, you have to admit that suspension was horrible. The whole fucking run. That Bugatti was not it. Let's try a truck. I think like a truck could be the move. Something with a bit better of suspension. I'm gonna go with my classic GMC Sierra. Just because I love this thing. Do I have Twitch? Yeah, we're live on Twitch right now. I've actually been live there for 23 days straight. Since the beginning of this month, I have been streaming straight, non-stop, sleeping included. Shout out to everyone who's been coming through over there. If you want to head over to Twitch, it's just Dumb Misfit Hoodlums. But don't feel pressured to. You're already watching where you're watching, man. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's try to escape in the truck. This might do. We'll go through a bunch of trucks. We'll try the GMC Sierra. We got a Dodge Cummins we could run, a Ram TRX. We got a bunch of trucks we can give it a shot with. I think they'll have a better chance with the suspension and these little mud paths like that. Like the Bugatti was so low to the ground, it was just hating its existence, man. How do you flood the map? It's just a mod that you install in the game. It's very easy to mod this game. And if you've never modded a game before, it'd be like the perfect game for you to start with. BeamNG is a great game for it. Yeah, no, you guys have been awesome. The community's been very respectful today. Usually we got a couple bad apples trying to be like rude or obnoxious, and chat seems to be bringing the most excellent vibes today, and how could I not like fuck with that? That's great, man. Also, I see a lot of you guys typing /hide chat on YouTube. That doesn't work. You're gonna have to hold down your screen, and I believe a message should pop up that says clear chat display, or I believe there should be 3 little dots in the top corner, either on the left or the right side. If you click on that, it should say clear chat display. I know that could be a little annoying with chat just racing across your screen, but I found that this format and this style grabs people's attention the best, like with where we have our camera and the video footage. In the future, I could consider changing it if it's too much of an issue. But I just generally found I get more people hanging out with me when the style's like this. He said /chat's annoying. Hey man, I get it. Chat's not always for everybody, but that's why I was saying you could hide it if you don't like it. Come on, baby. Oh, she was sliding. She was sliding. Finesse. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm like following this double yellow line because a lot of these hills are extremely blind corners. Like I know the general layout of this map and like the route that I need to take. And with traffic on, if you try to run like your normal lines, you're going to deal with vehicles like that van there. It's just out of nowhere in your way. Once again, can you imagine the Bugatti in this spot? How do you mod? Bro, this game is the easiest game in the world to mod. Oh, I gotta stop reading chat. Oh, shit. So this game, there's 2 ways you can mod. There's a built-in mod menu in the game when you start, and you can just download them directly. But if you want to get like real trucks and like real vehicles, you have to go to third-party websites to get that. And for that version, it's as simple as just dragging the mod after you download it and putting it in your mod folder. So once you know where your mod folder is at on your PC, it is so freaking easy to install mods. You literally just drag and drop. Like, it couldn't be any easier. So that's what I was saying. If you're confused and you need to watch a tutorial, there's a lot of good ones out there. It takes less than a minute to mod this game, maybe 5, because you got to find a mod to download first. But yeah, this map is free to play. It's completely available. This truck I downloaded, this one was free on Modlin, but be careful if you're going to go to websites like Modlin. Only do direct downloads with the virus scan marks checked with a green check mark. Do not do any of the other downloads. Otherwise, you run the risk of getting a virus. You still run the risk of getting a virus, even with the virus scan, but I've been doing it with the virus scan for like 4 years now, and my PC is still kicking just fine, I think. So just be weary, download at your own risk, but if you want real trucks and real cars, I go to Modland for it. Game name is beamng.drive. Yeah, if you guys have a sim racing rig and you don't know about this game, my goodness, dude, you gotta get it. But if you're on, like, let's say PlayStation or Xbox and you have a sim rig, this game, unfortunately, isn't something you could play until you get a PC. Oh, come on. All right, I gotta focus up. My bad. I've been yapping like a mofo here. I've been trying to get you guys information, though. I know this game grabs a lot of you guys' attention. Thought we were friends on Discord? Are we not? Oh! We might be, Dark Slide. I got 3 wheels. 3 wheels. Lock the diffs. Lock the diffs. Lock the diffs. Okay. This is fine. We only need 3 wheels. 4 wheels is overrated anyways. 3 wheels is the new meta. Come on. Oh, you can still play on Xbox if you go onto their online like website shit and sign in on Steam. I heard it's really bad though when you do that. I've never seen anyone confirm it, so that's why I don't generally talk about it. But you guys have said that to me a couple times. What's the goal of the game in this case? It's picking a random vehicle and escaping the flood and not crashing or dying. You don't have to have traffic on, but I put it on because it makes it 5 times more difficult. And when you're, and I mean, this is most probably non-humble thing I could say. When you've been playing Beam as long as me, it could get boring doing the same things every time. So you gotta mix it up. I've been putting too many hours in this game. I get to the point where I know how to corner every corner pretty well. I say that as my wheel's missing though. But traffic kind of always mixes it up, and you have to rethink how you hit corners because a car could be blocking you. So it kind of forces you to drive different, and that's why I really like the traffic, man. It keeps it fresh. But if you're a first-time player, I would not recommend turning traffic on and escaping the floods. This is really hard. No, 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 no! Oh, go up, go up, go up. No, 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 no. The water is not into the water. Up! Oh, God. Oh, God, no. That's the opposite of what you want to do in this game. You want to get to the top and beat the flood. All right, we need to get a... All right, I did say we do some more trucks, so it's really hard for me to pick chat vehicle suggestions because there's so many of you guys. And when everybody starts suggesting things and then their vehicle does not get picked, a lot of people get sad. So I'm just going to go ahead and filter through a bunch of the most popular trucks that I have in the game, and we'll do them at random for you guys. I know a lot of you guys want to see your favorite truck brands attempt to escape the flood here, even though it's just me driving and I'm probably the one holding the vehicle back, but... we should be able to. We got the diesel Chevy out. I know the mirrors have no texture. You know, RIP, cheap mod. All right. 4-wheel drive. Let's start her. Oh my God. These rubber band tires. Oh God. I hope she corners well. You want to see a Suburban, give it a go? That'd be cool. Like I said, I'm gonna filter through a bunch of popular trucks, and then we'll move on to other vehicles. And the Suburbans and Tahoes, those might be included in that. No, Dark Side, like I said, if I don't have you added back, I got you, man. I'll get you added back. Shoot me a message in the main chat, just at me, and I'll make sure to get you added back right away. I don't know why I didn't have you back. Oh! I should get a tow truck and drag a car through all of this. Oh my God. We get like a tow trailer hitch and we tow vehicles as a flood escape. It'd be so sick. Yo, Aaron, thank you for the gifts on YouTube. But guys, if you just share the stream with your friends or double tap, that's more than enough support. The gifts are fucking cool. I appreciate them. But sometimes it makes it hard for me to read the other chats because all I see is a million gifts in a row. And then I can't read as many questions from the homies. The same van almost clipped me again. Yeah, it'll happen unwanted. From time to time, we crash into the same vehicles. The traffic kind of stays the same and just respawns in different areas, if you can't tell. So it's not like every time you switch your vehicle, you get new traffic vehicles. Although if there was a way to make that happen, that would be perfect. Because it would make the variety so much better. I don't know if Beam would be able to handle that, though. Hey, Darkside, you fucking legend, my guy. Yeah, guys, this game's like 30 bucks. It's not too bad. Oh, shit, shit, shit!
What games are good on Xbox, or what ones would y'all recommend?
What games are good on Xbox? Like, what are you trying to do? Just regular games in general, man? Oh, no, we gotta go outside. Outside and then back in. There we go. Dude, the hoodie's sick. Thank you, man. This is actually my personal hoodie. I haven't released this yet because I don't know where to acquire camo hoodies like this, but I bought this hoodie from Walmart, and then I drew this logo, created it, got it sent to me, and we actually make our own merch in-house, and this is one of those items that I was experimenting with. It's awesome to hear you say that. With the fishing season around the corner, and there being a lot of homies in chat that like to fish like me, I try my hardest to get a little bit of variety in our merch too. I keep some simple for those people that don't like flashy shit, and I try to keep it as cheap as I can. We got $10 t-shirts for a reason, you know? Not trying to break people's arm and leg to support. It shouldn't cost that much. I understand when you start getting a couple million followers and you got business operations to run, it's easy to start charging people $30 for a shirt, but while I'm small and I'm doing everything in-house, $10 tees is all it should ever be. But outside of me shamelessly shouting out my merch, yes, we're working on some spring designs, and this is a part of potentially it, if I can source some good hoodies. Our hoodies, we generally try to get out to you guys anywhere from the like $30 range for like very simple designs up to, I think the most we've charged is $60 for one, but the $60 hoodie's pretty sweet, dude. It's pretty fucking sweet. But enough of me just sitting here shamelessly plugging shit. AI? Oh man, don't hit me with the AI allegations again. Every stream we got some kid out here saying AI, and I know it's just simple rage bait. But man, don't do me like that. Don't rope me in like that. I've been out here working my ass off for years. Shout out to anybody who remembers me from the Skate 3 days. You know, I did fall off after Skate 3, but that's okay. I didn't know how to pivot and entertain people in other ways.
Still play Assetto Corsa?
It was a learning curve for me. Yeah, we play Assetto Corsa on occasion. We haven't re-downloaded, what's it called, Content Manager yet. So we got to get Content Manager reinstalled, and then that way we could completely run our No Hezi servers and the Get Skinny servers and get out there sliding with you guys again. I also wouldn't mind getting a Beam MP server going for the boys that want to play Beam with me on occasion. It'd be really fun. It's just, I got a lot of moving parts in the background, and with this Subathon event for this month of March, us being live almost us having been live for the past 23 days straight, some of these other things we've had to put on the back burner, which hopefully we get a couple of them knocked out. I will say, the Beam MP server, we probably could have done that at some point during this if we really wanted to. I didn't really make that a priority, and I ain't gonna lie to you guys about that. But I still would like to see us getting an MP server up at some point. I want to look into getting a private party to host us. That flood is so freaking close. Oh my god, can you imagine flood escapes together like this? Or like when I'm doing the, you guys see me drifting like the buses and shit? Like we all start drifting together. It'd be so much fun for some chill nights, and especially with the Discord community, or the, not necessarily Discord community, but Twitch community especially, like on those late night vibes when we're just running, especially like during this like Subathon event. It'd be so easy for us to get up in there and fuck around. We almost just died. I'm surprised, and I know I'm jinxing it, one, that this flood hasn't caught up to us, and two, that I haven't hit a car and lost a tire yet, because these tires are so stanced out. Usually with this Chevy, we don't get very far, because I take a corner, I try to split between two cars, and then boom, a tire hits and it's just gone. I really got to move, though, if we want to stand a chance here. I didn't realize how close that flood was. I've been yapping way too much for this run. My bad, Chevy boys. Might have done you dirty with the Dirty Max. Oh, God. I'm giving her hell, though. I'm giving her hell. Fuck, the water's right here. No. No, go, 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 go. No. Oh, we tried, man. Hey, you know, you guys spamming, it's a little obnoxious. It makes it harder to read other people's chats. I know you want me to play a song, but I don't really play songs in my streams much unless you're on Twitch jamming with me. I try to keep the music out of TikTok and YouTube because generally we get less recommendations on the For You page and other shit. Abel said you fell off. Yeah, 100%, dude. I used to be pulling mad numbers on Skate 3 back in the day. Then I got really heavy into drinking and other things, and I kind of just fell off. I stopped posting as much content. I stopped getting as much views, and I kind of lost my passion for a bit. It happens, dude. Nobody's going to be popular forever. Everything you do has a shelf life. All right, let's start this up. Flood escape round 3 or 4. Oh, God, don't hit me. But we back, boys. We back. I had to learn. I had to live. I had to adapt. Yeah, welcome in, guys. Do I have a Toyota Tundra? I do have a Toyota Tundra. We got a lot of trucks. Like I said, I was going to cycle through a lot of the popular trucks, and then we're going to move on to other vehicles after that. Hey, maybe later tonight we could try that idea. We'll chill out. We'll end TikTok and YouTube stream later on after we're done hanging out today. And on Twitch, maybe we'll mess around with some of the tow truck mods. And we'll see if we could start like doing like a hauling tow truck video where we like do rescues on like sketchy off-road places. Or like on the flood escapes, we try to tow people out. It could be kind of fun. So we got to experiment and see if we can make a mod that'll work for it, or make a configuration that'll work for it. And then we could really jump on that idea and have a lot more fun altogether. We could also try to cook up some very powerful flatbed trucks that got a couple thousand horsepower under the hood. And maybe we put some vehicles on the flatbeds and we try to escape driving them out and shit like that too. The only issue with those big flatbeds is they'll tip if you take corners too fast. So making them super fast could be problematic. Also, Alan, thank you for the fucking... is that a super chat on YouTube? Is that what it's called again? Sorry, I'm such a boomer, old-ass-headed mother... I don't know my gift terminology here. I'm such an idiot. I believe it's a super chat. Do I play F125? Negative, sir. I haven't tried a lot of different car games out. Once I found BeamNG and Assetto Corsa, started modding those games, I kind of got super distracted with just playing those. Recently, we've been checking out Assetto Corsa Rally, and that has been... Oh, don't die. That has been so much fun. Oh, we gotta go. Oh, inside corner, come on, baby. I'm locked the fuck in. Bro, my foot is to the floor. Give it gas. Come on, you... Jesus fucking Christ. I hate this truck so fucking much, bro. We go from cooking to absolute shit because my throttle response is non-existent because of a goddamn fucking speed limiter in the stupid TRX. We should have removed it before we started the run, boys. We're as good as dead, I think. Fucking speed limiter. The amount of times I'm like on the throttle and the thing just does not drive. It's like, bro, drop a gear, high RPM, get me out of here. Aw, my widow TikTok hater is trying to get at me again. Aw. Have fun spamming in my chat and helping my streams grow. I appreciate you, baby. Honestly, this thing's driving much better than I expected with how effed up that back wheel is. Oh, no. I knew that crash did us dirty, boys. I knew it did us dirty. Yeah, stock speed limiter right there. Speed limiter delete and run it again. I can't guarantee I'll do any better, but I'm tempted to see if it makes a difference in my throttle response with how much I was complaining and crying, because I'll own it up if I was wrong. Yeah, we're going to do a Dodge Cummins after this, and then I've also got a Ford Raptor to pull out and a Toyota Tundra. And then we've done a Chevy and we've done a GMC already. Oh, dude, that van. Shout out to anyone who saw what that van did to us earlier. So, I doubt you guys could tell any difference in how I'm driving, but I will say this. I haven't noticed a throttle response issue since we did the delete. Doesn't mean my driving's magically better, but I will say I do notice that I'm actually getting the RPMs through the roof and I'm not in only lull periods. The last run, I was on the throttle the whole time, but you probably wouldn't notice it because you didn't hear the engine screaming. But I do notice it. There is a difference. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. This is the part where I said I might notice a difference, but it doesn't mean I'm better at driving because of it. It's still a skill issue. Oh! We lived? Move, buddy, move, buddy, move, buddy, move, buddy, move! Do you realize there's a flood? Move! Shit! That's a tree, that's a tree, that's a tree. Just keep going, it's fine. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Not the van, not the van, fucking van! Ah! Every time with you. Move, coming through, okay. Alright, this is fine. A little weight reduction, never hurt nothing. We're missing a tire, that's okay. That is A-okay. Oh god, not that car. No! No! The tire's gone! We went a little too heavy on the weight reduction, boys. We're gonna have to reattach a couple vehicles. Get a job, bro? Are you just upset that I pay all of my bills and my taxes and pay for all of my food and everything because of the hard work I put in over the past 5-6 years building up a following on social media while you worked a 9 to 5 and had the same 24 hours as me? I'm very sorry if that's the case and you're upset about that. And you think I need to, you know, make a change because you're unhappy with the hard work that I put in. You know, I'm very sorry that your life is the way it is, where you got to come onto a complete stranger's stream and try to shit on them. You must be going to sleep every night with such a smile on your face, because I know I'm sleeping pretty happy. My childhood dream came true. All right, enough frying the asshole in chat. Let's keep it rolling, baby. We need to pull out another vehicle. All right, what do we got here? Let's see. We said we were going to do one of the Rams. We need to get the Dodge out, which I think we have a built Dodge here. This one's ugly as fuck. We're talking trash on people with 9 to 5s. You see how you just took that as me talking trash to someone with a 9 to 5? I respect the fuck out of 9 to 5 workers. I worked my ass off every day the same as you guys. Like, what do you mean? I wasn't talking shit to 9 to 5 workers at all. I respect the fuck out of them. All I said is, why are you telling me to go get a job and hating on me making content for a living when I worked a 9 to 5 the same as you while pursuing this in the background, and then this turned into a full-time gig for me? That wasn't saying at all, fuck 9 to 5 workers. It literally would never say fuck 9 to 5 workers. I respect every single person clocking in every day doing a job they absolutely hate, dealing with managers that absolutely fucking suck and don't respect them, employers that never see the hard work they put in, the bullshit they put up with every day while they give their best friends fucking promotions in the restaurant, as you sit there wondering, well, fuck me, I guess the hard work I do doesn't mean shit to anyone, but keep taking advantage of me every day. Like, I don't fucking understand that shit. Like, come on, man. It's not fuck the 9 to 5 workers. It's just when someone's going to shit on me and tell me to go get a job when I worked a 9 to 5 while pursuing this on the side to get to the point to where I'm at now. Nah, fuck them, dude. Put in a little extra work on top of what you're already doing and see if you can escape the 9 to 5, man. I wish that for everybody. But never fuck people with 9 to 5s. Never fuck people with 9 to 5s. I respect the fuck out of the workers, man. You guys. Don't paint me that way, man. Without our workforce, we wouldn't have the world we have. We get off that. Come on, put it in 4-wheel and let's go. Let's let her rip, baby. God, this thing is so bouncy. It's so bad. Hey, Ghost, I appreciate the kind words, man. And Elon Tosho, thank you for that, man. You're right. Most people don't know the work that goes in behind the scenes to work in content creation full time. They just see a guy playing a video game laughing and getting sent donations, and they think, man, it must be so nice to sit on your ass doing that. Anyone could do it, though. Any one of you guys could do it. You just got to put in the work to get to the point to be able to do it. And it's not like our streams are centered around donations either. That's the other thing. If I was a money grab ass piece of shit person, yeah, fuck me every single way. Fuck me every single way. Don't support that shit. But that's never been our initiative with our streams here, and I've made that extremely clear. I'm here for the boys, here to have fun. But I still got to get bills paid at the end of the day. But if those are covered, I got nothing to complain about. You know what I mean? Alright, let's keep moving. And EA stop call sign, exactly that. I was just like you with no following, nobody fucking caring about my videos, posting anything. In the sense of where I worked my ass off though to get that first 600, get that first 1,000 followers. And it was through those small accomplishments and everything I learned on the way I was able to build it up to this. That's what I mean. Anyone could do it, but you got to start. And if you don't start, well, then you're never going to do it. And it's so easy to say it's easy and judge it from afar. But if you ever put in the work of trying to consistently post content, consistently entertain people, consistently put out like quality content to the level where it's actually enough for where people will want to hang out with you and be in your streams, because if you've ever tried, you know exactly how hard it is to get comfortable on camera and just feel like a normal person speaking and not feel like, God, I'm annoying, or God, this is cringy. Like, to get to that point where you feel confident in what you're doing, like, that's all shit that a lot of people don't recognize when it comes to making content. I'm not looking for woe is me. I'm not looking for woe is me. This isn't woe is me at all. I hope it doesn't come across that way. What I mean is these are normal obstacles that smaller content creators have to get through to break through to potentially the next stage. I'm not a big content creator. I didn't make it. I'm not some fucking millionaire fucking YouTuber with a giant compound or some shit. But I'm a dude who's paying his bills with making content, and I'm probably more realistic of a person to approach in terms of, like, if you wanted to do it full time, I'd be a good example, versus if you're looking at a Weston Chaplin or like a Whistling Diesel, then you got to think you're looking at the top percenters. So, like, for my smaller content creators out there that are getting discouraged, just remember, I was just there with you, man. I know exactly what you're going through. And like I said, get comfortable on camera, focus on putting out consistent quality. Make sure anybody who's hanging out in your communities, make them feel heard as best you can. It's literally just take care of those that are taking care of you. It's the golden rule with it, man. It's literally that. It's just the golden rule when it comes to content. Put out the videos you'd want to see. Treat your people the way you want to be treated. I appreciate that, Yukuro. Thank you very much, man. I have my bad days, though. I bitch and I complain and I cry and I act like a fucking child. Don't get me wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm a raging idiot. But I try to keep it as real as I can with the boys that are here, man. I ain't got the biggest community in the world, and I don't have to. I got a real one. That's what matters to me more. Fuck the fake view-botting ass content creators that are so worried about their stream not having the same viewers as yesterday because some ignorant 12-year-old kid's going to start saying you fell off just because you were trying different content that day, or people were busy with life and couldn't pull up the same. Mama raised a complainer, but not a quitter. That's sadly an accurate description for me. I do like to complain. I'm a bitcher, man. But venting is a good way of me getting things out and getting things across for me to get to the next step. Oh, we're dead. No, maybe we're good. She took the hit like a champ. Oh, let's go. Can't dodge it, ram it. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Oh, that stoppage might be too much, though, with this water right here. Oh, God, no. We need something a little less bouncy so we can make it happen. What game, guys? The game is called beamng.drive. For anybody wondering, this map is called Flood Escape Crater, and it's free on the repository. So if you guys want to do this yourselves, you can. You just have to install a flood mod as well. And then in your menu, in the... bindings, you need to bind one of your keyboard shortcuts to the flood escape menu so you can pull it up in your game. Otherwise, the flood escape's not going to work for you. So just make sure you bind it first. All right, did we have any other trucks left that we haven't done? I think we haven't done the... We got one more truck I want to run. Let's do the Ford 6.0 real quick. And then after that one, we'll start going back to regular race cars and like lower center of gravity vehicles that I actually corner a little bit better than these trucks. I was hoping these trucks would do good, but I think we need more rally-styled cars to get through this. And with my driving skills being so bad. No. So for the flood escape works, I press a button and I start it, but I restart the flood. So for example, let's just do this. I'll show you guys. I'm going to turn the flood speed up really high. There's a little menu here. I hide it in the bottom corner. But we could turn the flood speed up with this. Let's put it to 25. We were at 1.7. And look at how fast this water rises. Okay, so we have the flood at a much slower rate of rising, so we can actually escape from it. But we could turn it up as fast as that and make it ridiculously impossible to escape, like the fastest flood escape speed that it could be. But when I click reset, the water goes back underneath the map to its regular height before it starts up again. So the idea is very, very simple. We set our flood speed to 1.7, which is very hard for most vehicles to beat on this map. And then as soon as we're ready to go, we just click start and then we start up the flood. It's pretty simple. All right, let's give it a shot. Let's put this in four-wheel drive first, though. And go. Oh, bro. Come on! Okay, I'm restarting. Fuck that minivan. Let's go, dumbass. Let's go. Pick a fucking way. Pick a way. Another one! Why is the truck on fire? Why is the truck on fire? Oh no. Guys, do all Fords come style? It's out. It put out the fire itself. Is that just a Ford thing? I didn't know they do that. They have flamethrowers built in? Yeah, we got a Subaru WRX. Like I said, oh god, I fucked that up. Oh no, we saved it. Hell yeah. I thought I was eating that fucking car's front end. I'll be switching into a bunch of rally vehicles and other cars after this. I appreciate the suggestions, but I'll be honest, guys. I'm not picking anything from chat. I'm just going at random. So even if you suggest a vehicle and I happen to use it, it doesn't mean necessarily I picked it for you. Just putting that out there. It's hard for me to pick vehicles when there's so many of you guys going. Calling me a fatty? Oh man, you're gonna come at me for my weight? That's crazy, bro. You should have been here 2 years ago when I was 320 pounds. That would have been the perfect time to insult me for that. I've actually been working my ass off. We just hit 235, man. I'm almost down 100 pounds. But yeah, dude, I'm still a little bit on the big side. I could agree. Better timing, though, to talk that shit would have been like 2 years ago, though. You should have been there then, man. Missed opportunity for you, for real. Oh, lone driver. I hear that, man. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I totally used his insult as a way to fish for compliments, and I appreciate every one of you guys stroking my ego there. 100% what I was going for. Like, how else do you make someone who's talking shit feel bad? Like, my whole goal isn't, like, to flex on people, but I want the one dude who talks shit to look like an idiot. And perfect. Perfect work, gentlemen. Perfect work. You guys, I think you guys did wonderfully. And to any of you younger guys out there that maybe be struggling with a little bit of weight, I know what it's like to be in your shoes, boys. I'll be honest, if you got any questions, I'll gladly answer them for you, but when I'm in the middle of this flood escape and I got these big number streams, it's a little hard for me to get on the real side of life and actually talk about that type of shit. If you head over to Twitch and catch me in one of my lull periods in between that, 100% I'll shoot the shit with you and talk about how I lost the weight for anybody wondering. Now, I'm not saying follow my steps, everybody's different, but I'll at least tell you what worked for me and how strict I was with certain things. I can point you in a direction, but that doesn't mean listen to me. I'm not a fucking expert, I'm not anything. I'm just trying to tell you my story, really, is all I'm saying. To any of you younger guys out there, it doesn't even have to be younger. Any of you guys out there, really, man. Maybe you could relate a little bit to what I got to say, but it'd be easier for me to shoot the shit about that when we're not playing Beam and trying to focus on escaping a flood. So I'm just throwing that out there for the boys. You just started crippling addiction. No, bad joke, bad joke, bad joke, bad joke, bad joke. The way I want to instantly start talking about, like, bad things and making weight loss jokes. Like, yeah, all I did was this the whole month. I didn't eat. I just did this one thing. It's crazy, bro. I was wired. I bet you could totally imagine where my jokes are going, but I also recognize how fucked up that is. And it's not, like, funny, but it's kind of fun. I'm a dark humor guy, bro. If there's humor in it, I'm gonna laugh. I can't lie. If it's funny, it's fucking funny. I'm not gonna... There's no shame in that. Humor's humor, bro. People gotta stop being sensitive. But still. I can recognize how it's a little fucked up. I'll at least give you that. Yo, what up, Dark? Yeah, 15 hours on the clock. Who knows? This event might be ending or it might be continuing. It all just depends on how today goes. Will we be live for the whole month, or is today it? Either way, I'm happy, man. You guys have kept me live for 23 days straight nonstop on Twitch. I'm not the biggest content creator in the world, and that's a pretty huge accomplishment for you guys, man. I appreciate all the support. Everybody who's bought artwork, bought merch, gone that route over just sending donos. Even though I love the donos and I appreciate them, I'm just really glad people have something physical to remember the event from. And also, it's just awesome seeing my artwork getting on people's walls. I know I'm just a gamer, but I was an artist before I was a gamer. And it's so cool that people want my artwork. And the fact that we got to use it to add time on the clock and not just like fish for money, it's so fucking sick, dude. Hopefully we can inspire the meta to change for people, like looking at subathon events or like donation-based events, and get people to be more like, hey, get something physical versus just send shit for a thank you. I think that's like such a good thing to push out there more. And don't get me wrong, obviously this just also it just looks like good PR for me with a business. I'll own that. I know like the way I'm talking, how I'm painting the picture. So I got to level with some of you guys that see through my conversation there. It's not that I'm trying to push one over on anyone, but I really do want to genuinely see that that culture of just sending people money for thank yous just stopping, bro. I've been a streamer for a couple years now. It still feels like strange to me that people just send me money to send me money. I grew up one of 8, broke as shit, bro. I didn't have shit to my name. I always worked for everything I've ever fucking had. My first phone I had to buy for myself. Everything along those lines. First car, you name it, get my first, everything along that shit. Self-made, you know what I'm saying? So it's like getting just random donos and shit, that always fucks with me. So that's where that comes from for any of those motherfuckers that, you know, could see through even though I'm talking a certain way. I know you. I know what it's like to be you, because I'm that guy too. When people start talking, they start getting on their moves, I'm like, okay, well, what you really trying to say? To an extent. It's not like, are you fake, but like, where are you really coming from? Where's that coming from? Well, I keep going tonight. We're gonna see how much time we end up with on our clock after this BeamNG session's over before I make any decisions. Right now, depending on how late the clock is, we might just take a nap and wake up in the morning and see if the stream ends. Or depending on how it goes, like once again, I'm not begging for money. I don't want you guys to just send money to fucking send money. But depending on how tonight goes, we might have enough money sent to have our clock go long enough that we could sleep our normal night on stream. Because I think as of right now, we're supposed to stay up until like 6 a.m. or something like that. So if that's the case, we might just take a quick nap. What are we doing here? Move, 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 move. There's a fucking flood. Go, 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 go. Move, dumbass. Oh my god, motherfucker, move! Holy shit! Go in gear, go! Okay, I'm overreacting. No! Why? That was so clean. Are you kidding me, bro? I swear to fucking God, BeamNG, I do not think tires come off cars this easily. I know you're trying to be a realistic crash physics game, but I have seen the car accidents that cars get into. Their tires do not magically disintegrate off the side. And why is it the tires always just break off like a Lego piece? You'd think the whole car would spin out. If there was enough momentum to rip the tire, it should probably be taking the whole car with it. Now I'm just complaining because I'm bad at the game and it's a skill issue. Oh, come on. Come on, we're almost at the end. We could do this. No, not the tree. Oh, we're so close. We're so fucking close. That flood's close too. Can we escape finally? Oh, how long has it been? An hour and 15 minutes of trying. Please, for the love of the Lord and all things good, make it up this corner here. Because this is it. Oh, we're good. We're in the clear. Oh, we're in the clear. Three-wheel motion didn't stop us from getting all the way up and escaping the fucking ocean. We escaped the flood, boys, and not with a lot of time to spare. That flood was getting very, very fucking close. I mean, very close. Gosh damn. I'm very surprised. Let's go, man. The Ford on 3 wheels. As you can see, we're missing one back here. Just idling along backwards. Where are you going? All right. Let's reset the flood. Flood water is reset. I think we'll do like 1 or 2 more vehicles here and mess around. I want to try to escape maybe one more time, and then we'll switch up the maps. I have a new map that I was working on, but it's very bland, and it's not really finished. But we might do a flood escape run or 2 on that just for funsies. Escaping on 3 wheels is nuts. Yeah, no, I'm surprised we made it out on 3 wheels. That was pretty good, dude. That was pretty good. Alright, so I'm back to the Lancer. I'm going to go through some rally vehicles, I think, next, and then we'll go from there. But maybe we won't. Maybe I'll just do all sorts of random vehicles. Who knows? I just need vehicles with a little bit higher of suspension. Brother. Never looks at the TikTok comments. Half the TikTok comments are usually people trying to get under my skin. I filter between TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch quite often. Twitch usually gets more of my attention, but TikTok and YouTube, I still read your fucking comments. It's just, if you're watching on Twitch, you're watching ads, or you're subscribing, and it's like, okay, they're kind of helping a little bit more overall to supporting me, but you guys on TikTok and YouTube, you get ad-free, and you get to just chill with us. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not saying fuck you, but you're still chilling with us, man. I just don't read the comments as frequent. There's also a lot more of you guys on TikTok and YouTube than there is on Twitch. I'll level, man. We got a couple hundred viewers on TikTok and YouTube, but on Twitch, we're lucky to see, like, you know, I guess as of lately, it's been a lot more, homies. So thank you guys who have came over. Seriously, but it's nowhere near as significant as TikTok and YouTube. We'll just say that. We'll just say that. So it's never a thing of fuck anyone on the short form platform. I just recognize that if my viewers are watching ads, my viewers are also fucking sending subs and supporting in that sense too. It's like, oh shit. I'm like, maybe I should try to give them a tiny bit more priority, but not in the sense of fuck everyone, just more in the sense of I try my best with the other platforms, but I at least need one platform to be my quote unquote main platform. I guess, if that makes sense. I don't know, man. I'm a ranter and sometimes I word these things terribly wrong. Oh, but hopefully I explain that in a way that makes sense so you can understand my headspace. No, I love, dude, this Evo is probably one of my favorite vehicles to escape the flood in. It just, the cornering on it is amazing compared to a lot of the other vehicles in this game. A tsunami mode would be sick, dude. I don't know if there's a way to make a tsunami type flood in this game. I thought about that too, though, like a wall of water coming at you and trying to escape it in a different way. So it's not a sense of, hey, can I escape the flood vertically by climbing up? But can I escape the flood horizontally by outrunning it, you know? I see exactly what you mean. A tsunami mode would be so sick. Or like it actually looking like a village, like in an ocean coming up. The biggest thing with these flood escape maps, though, and as a viewer, you guys can probably vouch for this the best. I recognize it because, I mean, I play this game and I watch all your responses. it's very hard for you guys to see the flood, right? Obviously, if you've played the game or seen the streams or wait long enough until I crash and die, you see the flood. But in general, isn't it very hard to see the flood while you're driving around? So it's like, that's the one thing about the flood escapes that suck, man. I feel like the viewer, it's like, it's really difficult to see the flood water actually rising and feel that sense of urgency. Yeah, I saw that normal sheet. I was going to say my spiel like the other day about how we usually have like 30 to 40 people watching on Twitch if we're lucky, and today we got almost double that, which is fucking incredible. And I'll be honest, man, I'm really grateful for the boys pulling up. That's sick. So it's like, that's why when I said earlier, like, just a less significant amount, I was like, damn, I'm like, Twitch kind of climbed a little bit more than it usually does. Watch me for a while on TikTok, love the videos, and love the streams. Oh, shh! Worth it. Always worth it to read messages from people that are supporting. I don't care. I almost died. It was worth it. I'm going to be an expert at texting and driving at this rate, boys. Absolute expert. Holy shit. It was just dropping subs and coming to the Misfit Mafia. Bro, I'm so sorry I didn't fucking say something. I just now saw that. 1, thank you for the fucking membership on YouTube. And 2, the homie who sent the 5 subs. I can't. I had to click on the thing to see your name to shout you out. And I kind of can't right now this second because obviously I'm trying to escape a fucking flood and not die. But I want to thank you. You know who you are. But chat doesn't know. Chat kind of knows if they saw you do it. But I don't know who you are specifically. Oh, God. Would we crash or when we make it to the top? I promise I'll shout you out, baby girl. I got you. Turned me on as soon as you got home from work. Well, thank you, Lone. Yeah, I think we're going to experiment. After we're done with the flood escape, one of the homies in chat said I should mess around and build some vehicle configurations. What is that van doing? Oh, my goodness. I think it hit that pothole and lost control.
I just want to see all 4 tires stay on wall.
Oh, I feel that. A run where all 4 tires make it to the top would be so nice. No, we were talking about building a vehicle that we could tow vehicles with or haul them with so we could do flood escapes or some of like the... You guys know how I take like the trailers on the sketchy mountain roads and such? Like that. Hey, is it noob? Thank you very much, man. Oh, we're gonna die. I gotta stop reading chat. I'm gonna so crash. I gotta ignore you guys for a little bit. Game name's beamng.drive. I gotta start ignoring you now. We're too close to the top for me to be sitting here and getting distracted. I gotta stay focused here. I'm a bad enough driver as is. Not again! That's bullshit. That is absolute bullshit right there. I'm going to put it in slow-mo. I'm going to grab that clip. That is bullshit. Go! Drive, baby, drive. Beamcom is very good at advertising their internet. Shut the fuck up. No! Bumpers are like the worst thing you could run into in this game. The tires in this video game and bumpers are like fire and water. They do not mix. They do not mix. As soon as they're combined, some weird shit starts happening. So Super Kizlo, we've cleared our cache before, actually pretty recently. And I don't think it's a cache issue, but I know exactly what you mean. Spieler, the person who made this map, Spencer Johnson, he was in chat earlier today, and he even recognized, he's like, yeah, this map in general is just broken. It was an update that like tweaked out some of the road textures and some of the building materials. Also, I believe all the trees in the map right now are transparent, like a PNG, and they don't actually have anything like physical with them. So this map needs a tiny rework to get back working, operational to what it was. But yeah, I hear you on that. Usually the clash is the easiest way to fix it. You're right about that. Game is BeamNG. I got you, TC. Why am I reading chat again after I said I need to focus? Is that how easily distracted I am? Oh, ADHD go burr. I ain't never changing, am I? Oh, excuse me. Coming through, pardon me. Yep. Watch out. Goodbye, so long. Someone said, I want to see you make it to the top with all 4 tires. Brother, not only did I make it to the top, but this is back-to-back runs. We just did it twice in a row. She's a little beat up, but that's what a rally car is for, man. Take a little damage and make it to the end, and we escaped that flood like that once again. All right, boys. We got to make one decision. He said, I'm the same way. I'm always scrolling TikToks on my way to work. What the fuck, bro? Should not be driving while doing that. I don't think we should play this map anymore. We're nearing the wee hour part of the flood escapes, where we either continue pushing on different maps or we just switch it up altogether. Now, I want to go to a map that I was working on. I don't remember if it's finished. We might not be able to, actually. I don't think I have the road paved. I think I lied to you guys. We can't do this one. I'm going to try loading it in and see. It might be a big fat liar. So yes, you see a road here. I know what you mean. You're like, oh, there is a road. But the issue is that the road just stops. It's just plain after that. It's like it just only goes to this one corner because I never finished. I was being lazy and I never finalized this section. I think it stops like right up here somewhere. Where is it at? Okay, yeah, it stops right there. Fuck it. We'll do a couple test runs for fun. We'll try the flood escape at 2.5, and we'll see if that's too fast for our vehicle here. I'm going to go with something that can handle cornering a bit better than that vehicle altogether. We'll try this Audi TT. Isn't the perspective weird that you just turn the wheel the other direction that you were going? So sometimes, but not really. Like on my end, it's the same direction, but on the camera, it can sometimes flip. So I have to flip it back for you guys on YouTube every time, and sometimes I forget to do that. My OBS like scene setting isn't saving for some reason. Not that we need to get technical, and not that any of you guys really care as the average person, but we have to fix that. We're having an issue. But we'll give this one a try here. We built this flood escape map not that long ago. It's just not finished. But yeah, you can see that water rising quick as fuck. If I remember this road correctly, I could divot right here and go around. But this one's risky because if you fuck up this part... Okay, we're good. Oh, look at that water coming up. Oh, shit. No, don't you do that. No, not off the edge. No, no. Okay, we're dead. We're dead. We're so dead. Yeah, there's the water. Let's go with a truck. Let's go. Why don't I drive manual? It depends on if I'm drifting or not. I use my sim rig to have fun, not for realism. Can I go inside here? I've never done that. Hold up. Oh, we did. Hell yeah. All right, flood's right there. Let's go. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god! No! 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 We gotta go! We gotta go! No! No! Oh god, oh god, oh god, there's the water. There's the I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I am dead. Bro thinks it's AI. Guys, it's not AI. Once again, why do I have to always do this? I'm in the middle of a flood escape thing. Like, I can't read chat actively while I'm doing this. And this is also, I can see why you're saying AI.
You fit miss.
This is a map that I built.
Cherry blossom hoodie dope AF.
Oh, thank you,
Does it have
Diego.
a design on the front or just the back?
It has a design on the back, and then it has the Misfit logo on the front, and then it has another Misfit lettering on the arm sleeve. It's a sick-ass hoodie. It's our first official, like crazy hoodie. But this map isn't finished, guys. This is a work-in-progress map. So it's not going to look good. I can understand why he said AI, though. This looks like a bland-ass game right now with that shit. I'm going to start back up the flood, and let's give it a shot. Ed, when I finish this map, I got you. This is a really, like, I want this map to be a flood escape map where you see the flood as a viewer the whole time. The thing that this map doesn't have right now, we don't have any trees, we don't have any rocks, so you have no sense of speed. Like, you as a viewer right now, you probably couldn't tell me how fast I'm going unless you're on Twitch watching there and can see the speedometer. Like, if you were to guess, would you think that we're doing almost 100 miles an hour in a wall ride right now? Because it looks like I'm doing, what, 50? How many days? We've been live for 23 days straight, brother. 23 days straight. Twitch has been fucking crushing this event for me, man. Like I said, we've been having so much fun. But yeah, like, you guys can actually see the flood this whole escape for the most part, right? We gotta slow down at this corner here. This corner got us last time. Oh god, look at the water. No, 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 no. Stay on, stay on, stay on. Look at the water. Fuck! Fuck! Oh, slow, 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 slow. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, 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 slow. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Oh, look at the water. We were just there! We were just on that road! No! What if we look behind us? Oh, yep, there's the water. There it is. Wall ride away? You can wall ride a little bit, but if there's gaps in between, you can't wall ride much. Like here, there's a gap right there. If you wall ride that, you're dead. But I know what you're saying, because you can come up kind of fast, like a NASCAR bank, and then use it to turn like that. I see your vision, my guy. And this is where the road runs out because I didn't finish this map yet. Like, I didn't finish paving the road. So this is just the bland transformed material by itself before we get that in there. It'll be funny because as I build this map and you guys see me finish it more, you'll be able to recognize the growth of it because you can see this point. But we got to add rocks to it. We got to add a couple trees and maybe some buildings in some spots. And then that way we can make this map really feel like a sense of speed. But I figured this map was good for a flood escape because look, you could see where you need to go and you could see the water rising up the whole time for the most part as a viewer. And I think that'll be good once this is polished. So this is a very early stage map build, boys. It's not done yet. So just recognize that. There's a reason this looks so unpolished. There's a reason this looks so unfinished. Like, I'm not even on a road decal right now. But this is a design that we made from Mount Denali in Alaska into BeamNG, and we're calling it the Mount Denali Flood Escape. I'm going to be posting up YouTube videos in the future showing the building process and releasing the maps with the YouTube videos for those that want to play it themselves and check it out. So if you're interested in watching the videos or you just want to follow to get some free maps that are cool, well, then that's an option too, man. I don't expect everyone's going to be giving me 20, 30 minutes of their life to watch my YouTube videos. But if we can get those popping off, man, and we start getting out some quality maps to you guys, it could be huge in a different way. 18mm T-dot all the way. Hey, 14mm sucks if you're going glass pipes. It's not enough airflow. That's why it's so harsh for a lot of people unless the rig was built right. Get more speed? My foot's to the floor. I'm doing 106, gentlemen. 106. Should not have hit that wall ride. Oh my god. I think if we add some up and down spots like Spieler said, and we redo this map, it could be really good. Because it's got a nice flow for seeing the flood, but it needs a little more work in certain areas. And I think like the ups and downs like he talked about earlier today would be a great addition to this map. I never thought of it that way. I always love getting advice from other people that do similar stuff, and Spieler's a massive inspiration for us making maps in the first place. So anything that guy says, I'm gonna be listening to and taking with a grain of salt all the way. I know he knows his shit, but I also know we could take inspiration from him, just because like a down and up part here with it flowing would be a lot better than just a straightaway like this where we're just on the gas. No way you'd want 18mm for oil. Have you ever ripped an 18mm for oil? You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised, dude. Especially if you like ripping fat bucket old globbers. You know what I'm saying? Not just like your regular. Like if you're a small connoisseur kind of person, go Puffco, go Little Rig 14 all the way. Yeah, I agree with you, man. Yeah, Spieler works with Komodo Gaming. He's awesome. Like I said, Spieler's a really good guy. He comes into the streams, hangs out, and has been super helpful with the map making process when we've had some questions. I reached out to him, and he knew me barely from streaming. Like, he knew of me because I play his maps, you know? But he recently started coming in and hanging out in the streams and becoming a part of the community a little bit more. And it's awesome because I've gotten to know him in a way I never thought I would. But it's fucking sick, dude. Yeah, he's chill as hell, man. He's got good vibes from me, as far as I can tell. I'm all about that, though. The genuinity behind people more than anything else, and he seems like one of those genuine people. And I could tell he's so passionate about the maps and the like projects he works on. So like me being an artist, someone that likes to paint and draw and do all that stuff, when I see him like talking about building maps like that, I envision it the same way I look at like when I make my artwork for you guys, when you purchase it to support me. Like it gives me that same feeling. And now that I'm trying to make maps myself, I'm also getting that feeling from the building process and getting through it and watching it go from being like a skeleton. Like this map right now is a skeleton. You've got an idea of what the shape should be. You just can't see all the meat and all the tissue and all the skin, the hair. The details are missing, if I must. Doing about 140. Yes, the wheel shakes with rough terrain and whatnot. This is going to be one of those long straightaway sections where you can see the flood like a final break point. But we needed, like I was saying, more up and downs, more variety, more chaos. Obstacles so you feel like you're moving faster, things like that. Because, like, does this not feel bland in this stretch? Like, it just feels like a big empty straightaway. But for any of you guys with super fast vehicles that could do 200-300 miles an hour, That's where you can open them up like crazy, bro. That's where you can speed this fucking map. I'm talking 200-300 fucking mile-an-hour sections. Like, you could do that here. But that's like the one takeaway. If you're in a regular car, because if you guys play BeamNG and you're someone who loves like the maps and shit like I do, you'll recognize. Oh, we don't want to get too close to that edge. You'll recognize every base car, unless it's like a super built mod. They kind of top out at what, like the 130 range? I'd say that's pretty average. So we had to factor in, as someone who's making maps for the average players, some people don't have insane mods. They don't have crazy engines. They don't have any of that. So this map is perfect as well for that too, because I don't want you to be having to run any faster than like 130, 140 to be able to beat this, depending on your flood speed. Obviously, if you got a vehicle that's amazing at this, turn the flood up, race yourself, go as crazy as you can. Add some potholes. Oh yeah, we're gonna add washout spots. We're gonna add some potholes. We're gonna add some bottleneck sections where you have to kind of like thread the needle for a gap. And that's kind of the idea with this map eventually, is to make it more of an uphill flood escape race challenge. And then multiplayer with your friends. You should be able to get like multiplayer servers with this map, and you should be able to run 3 or 4 cars wide, trying to corner and escape the flood. It'll be fun as fuck. What's up, Mac? Yeah, it does need some more jumps, I agree. I'm just thinking about what Spieler said, and I think he's right. I think we need to put some up and some down sections in this. I think it's a good thing that the road isn't fully paved, because now this gives me the ability. Oh, we're done. We're done. Oh, we saved it. This gives me the ability to rework this design a little differently. I should try to get people to test it. Well, the only issue is it's not finished. If I have a Beam MP server and I start throwing my working projects in there and I update them once a week, that could be a cool idea to get people to test them in certain areas for quality. I actually have never thought of that before. That's a really, like, that might be a feasible way of quality testing the maps and finding areas that could use some improvement or work. Oh, T-Dot, I got you, man. And that's what I was saying. Like, if you're not a big chiefer, I totally understand your take on 14 mils. 100%. I'm a glob guy. At night before bed, I'll rip a 0.3 to 0.5, depending on the day and how I'm feeling. I think chat could vouch for that. They're some pretty fucking fat dabs. And I know most people just speak out of their ass. Yes, I've weighed it out before. Me and my buddies have sat there because it hit a point where we were dabbing so frequently that and so fat of dabs, we're like, dude, we should probably start scaling out a couple of these, because it looks like we're taking half grammars. And what we thought were half grammars were closer to like 0.3s, but you get the point.
As long as they ain't couch wall, no cushions.
We got a Moza R9 right now. But yeah, for a flood escape map, I'd say this is not half bad. I mean, the flood's there, but I think, like I said, I know I'm repeating myself. I'm round robin and right back to where I started and what I've already said, but it's because it's where my train of thought's at, dude. We're running a circle lap right now. Adding some up and down parts where it's kind of more like this, wavy, I think could help break up some of the monotony of just the open stretches, and also how close the floodwater gets to getting you. So at some point we'll rework this. Maybe tonight we'll take some time and rework it. We'll hang out and we'll repave the road down, and we'll try to make this a little bit more efficient. And then this is the top. This is the peak of Mount Denali. I got a Moza R9. Oh, in Rod Mod, I agree with you. The map's bland. And, like, that's why, like, coming out here and just showing you guys, like, an early stage of it, it's like, yeah, I recognize. I'm like, it's snow in a road that's not even finished yet. But this is arguably one of the longest flood escape maps I've seen. And if we do this right, it could be really, really fun. Like I said, I think the beginning's really good. I think, like, up until this corner, we've pretty much perfected the way we should do this. but we're going to have to repave this entire road and kind of transform the height of it. So you know how the road's kind of sitting here and it's kind of beveled and it looks really nice with the height? We're going to want to just shape that height and put some drops in it and some corners in it that are a little different than what we have. And then I think we could start decorating it and paving it. So we're going to end up deleting this road over the top, this little shadow you're seeing. We're going to re-terrain or reform the road overall. So we're going to build the road, retrace it all the way to the top again. And then we're going to terraform it differently in a couple sections. And then we should be moving on to our final rendition of this flood escape map, which should be sick as hell, dude. I cannot wait to finish it. And I'd bring like you guys in on YouTube and TikTok into this like map building shit. It's just extremely slow. It's like watching someone painting with a paintbrush. It's one move at a time. Time lapses look sick, but sitting there and like watching it, it's not as like crazy. So I generally just do the map building on Twitch for those on TikTok and YouTube. So if that does interest you, do consider going over there and checking me out. I understand if you got a spiel against Twitch. Twitch isn't the best platform in the world, but I stick with it because it's one of the OGs. All right, TikTok, YouTube fam. I think we're going to shut down your streams for now. We're going to rip a smoke break. I'm going to mess around with some of the ideas that you guys said about the tow truck configurations to tow a vehicle through an area or tow a vehicle for a flood escape. Now, I can't guarantee we're going to be able to build a proper tow rig to do so, but it would be kind of interesting to see if we can come up with anything that works or anything that can kind of carry other vehicles. So I think we're going to give that a shot here. Maps look... But we're out of here for now, TikTok, YouTube fam. We'll be back a little bit later on. Like I said, I'm going to rip a fucking smoke break, and then we're going to continue over on Twitch. Goodbye for now, boys, and I hope to see you again soon. We'll probably be doing some drifting or some type of event along those lines in the next day or two for those that hang out on TikTok and YouTube.